getting into question and answer time. You've got a lot of information. Questions. Who has a specific question you'd like answered? You all mastered it. This is great. This is the first time. Everybody's got it down. That's great. Let's just break. No, no.
If you got to build your database by yourself, which is it better to build it in a Google Doc, or is it better to build it on a...
That's a detailed question. What's the original question?
If you got to build it yourself.
If you have to build your
Database.
yourself, I don't know. What's the answer?
The answer is to implement a system or get the help of somebody who knows how to build that database because they have a lot of experience at it, who can do it effectively because they have got a procedure and help you start implementing a system to target your client.
Use Henry Ford's theory where he got sued by the paper because where they were asking him questions. He knew about automotive, but then when they started asking him questions, he said, wait, hold it, let's stop court here, we'll come back tomorrow. He had a box in front of him with all the switches, so every time somebody asked him a question, he hit that switch. So take what other people know and use it for your benefit.
Right, and in this system, the EDAs are the ones that actually know the most.
A database that you can't use, even if it's a fantastic database, is worthless.
Yeah, that's what
That's a great point. Did everybody hear that over the other side?
Yeah.
As fantastic as it is, if you can't use it, it's worthless.
Yeah.
And if, let's say you
And
have
if you
it,
don't use it,
right?
it's worthless too.
Sure. So it's a catch-22. But now, what would be a way, if you had either one of those scenarios, what would be a way to make it happen?
Personally, I have my EVA do all of it.
And your EVA does all the work. Okay. That's the simplest
Not that I
way.
want to coordinate it and it would never get done.
So, right. That's the simplest way to do it.
But we had a database on a computer that we were ready to get rid of the computer, and I had a real major database on it. I forgot it was on there, and yeah, we actually salvaged it, but I was ready to throw the computer away with the database on it.
Wow.
The Google Doc is like on a cloud,
I don't
so
know. I'm
so
not
would it be
into
better to
that.
keep your database on the cloud? How
I don't
secure
know.
is it?
What are you
Who's an
looking
IT
for?
person?
Probably best to answer it some offline.
Yeah, let's do that offline. That's a good idea. Find, somebody who would know that. Any other questions?
I'd like to ask Mark a question. Borisma.
Make it hard.
How did you develop all these systems? That's a simple question.
I wasn't good at what I did, and my wife was not working outside the home, and she was 3 months pregnant, and I was making $1 an hour, and I knew that if I didn't get some help, that I was gonna die, or worse, maybe have to go find a real job and work for somebody else. And so I said, systems are the key. So I'd been out there for 3 months without a system. I used the system the company said, but their system didn't work. But I knew it didn't work because I tried it, and I said, what a great opportunity. I think I'll take the VP of sales position, and I'll take the marketing manager's position, and in a year I did both. Because the systems were more powerful than their 20, 30 years of experience, and I was right out of college, and so I built the first system and accomplished more in a week than I had in 4 months. So I wouldn't have my company, I wouldn't have the success in my career without the systems, and that gives me freedom. So now I have 20 extra hours a week, I can spend time with my grandkids, I can take time off, I can pursue all kinds of things. And so it gives you freedom when you have the systems.
Good. Any other questions?